Silver Rose is here, recording studio, broadcasting facility, photographer studio. You can get what you want anywhere. I'm with some beautiful people. They've been interviewed before by Tyfdsai Talk TV. Yes, it is. You know that. Okay. Yeah.
So, Rose, we're called Tyfdsai. Do you think you can say that?
Tyfdsai.
You missed out the D. Try it again. Tyfdsai.
Tyfdsai.
Yeah,
Tyfdsai.
Yeah. And I wonder if any of my colleagues here could say, come on, guys,
Well, I've been doing this for a while, so it's Tyfdsai.
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 Tyfdsai. Tyfdsai.
That's the one!
It takes a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, it does.
Please tell me what the name of your organisation means. Please.
Okay, I know we had a struggle getting the pronunciation
You
right.
sure did.
So it's an acronym, and it means thank you for doing something about it. TYFDSAI. And we have that name because we want to be a doing organisation. In many years, I've listened to all kinds of talking organisations which talk about the problem in the black community, have very little to say about what the plans are to change that situation. So for Tyfdsai, we welcome people who are ready to do something about it. So that's why we say thank you. In fact, we have a handshake, we say thank you for doing something about it.
For real. For real. This is wonderful. Please tell me, you've been to a meeting today, right?
Yes.
Please tell me what the meeting was and introduce your colleagues as well, please.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. See, we meet once a quarter to just check how we've been doing something about it, what have we been doing, what have we been up to. And I'm really excited to introduce Frankie
Yes.
and Martha, who have been contributing. There's been one or two others who are involved who aren't here with us today, but we're just coming from the Windrush Millennium Centre, where we've met today to again talk about how and what we've been doing about it.
I know you were there, Martha. Would you like to tell us what you picked up or what you took in from the meeting?
Yeah, well, today was a great meeting. It was a quarterly meeting, as Paul mentioned before, and it's part of a strategic plan that we have to really get to grips with the work of Tyfdsai. There's so much going on, so much positive energy, but a lot of projects going on. And if I could just say a little bit about what attracted me to Tyfdsai was that there is something different about Tyfdsai. And one of the things I was really attracted to was the potential of Tyfdsai. The meeting is very much about what Tyfdsai is about, and Tyfdsai is very much about people. And it's about, for me, recognising the strengths of black people. Tyfdsai is different because it allows creativity, and one of the things that it's allowed me to do is to test my own creativity by chairing those meetings. So it was amazing to be sat at the third quarterly meeting today, and to be part of a little history that is helping to build the bigger organisational picture. There's so much happening, but for me, that meeting today was about just consolidating, bringing something together, working together, but also investing in me and giving me an opportunity to be, a chair of a great process. So there's so many things I could say about Tyfdsai, but I should let other people have a word too.
Martha, that was wonderful. Thank you. I feel like I need to get involved as well. Honestly,
Yes,
the way,
great idea.
to me, apart from sharing about the organisation that you're a part of, you're also sharing that it's done things for you. It's made you look
Definitely.
at yourself and realise that you have got something to give
Yeah.
as that black woman that probably isn't heard. You see where you can be heard. So I really, really admire you for that.
And
For
can I
even-
say thank you for that, because it's very true. I really like Tyfdsai is bringing out something in me. It's bringing out a light in me that I feel isn't seen. It's not seen in my job, and it's not seen in many places I don't feel in my life. But a Tyfdsai makes me feel like a star and something to give. So thank you for recognising that.
Martha, I feel touched that either you're sharing what you're sharing, you know, you're just being you. And that's what we need. People who are able to be themselves and realise that they do have something to give. And that's what you have just said. You are able, because of this organisation, to be who you are and feel your light and show your light.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now, I'm feeling good because we've got somebody else that we're going to ask to share their word, how they feel, how the meeting went for them. So we're going to go now to Frankie.
Hi.
Yes, Frankie.
Hello, my name is Frankie, and I'm really happy to be here with my friend Martha and my friend Paul Davidson. As Martha touched on, we had a really great meeting today, but what I'd like to share is why I came on board with this organisation and what it actually stands for, Tyfdsai. And that's thank you for doing something about it. And I feel I'm actually doing that, being involved in this organisation. And the first meeting that I went to with Tyfdsai was with my dear friend Martha. And this meeting was held in Halifax. So I got to see this amazing hotel with all these amazing rooms. And it's a really hotel which is really expanding. I thought the people there were really warm. It's got a bar there, it's got a lovely place to eat. And we had an amazing meeting there. And I know that Paul, his vision is to have more African and Caribbean restaurants, not just in Halifax, but actually expanding in the UK as a whole, and probably around the Halifax and the Yorkshire area, which I thought was really incredible and really amazing. And they've seen the actual vision of Tyfdsai, where it's actually going to be. And I've seen the developments of leadership, just developing your skills and just working with the organisation to better yourself as a person. And I believe what Paul's doing with supporting the Black and African Caribbean community and businesses to grow and to develop. And I feel I want to be part of that, not just for myself, but for the African and Caribbean community and for my children, if not my grandchildren, and the next generation. I think it's really important. So I think what Paul's doing and what we're all doing here is really building that future, you know, for the next generation, which I feel is really important. So yeah, I'm just glad to be here with Paul and my dear friend Martha, and I'm really glad that she's brought me into this amazing organisation with Paul, and they've seen the vision and where it's going to be. I feel the next 10 or 15 years, and that's going to be really great for our community and everybody, and to really build that structure and to help our community and help our people really grow into outstanding business people or entrepreneurs or just leaders, just to help our community grow and move in a positive direction. So I'll share that with story with you. Now, Paul, can you just update us on how the hotel is going? Because I know there's event once a month. Is that still going? And how do people get there? And when is this event?
Okay, thank you for asking that. So the event that you're talking about is the Smooth Edge Jazz and Soul
That's the
Night.
one.
But since then, we've created the Jerk Corner. Since then, we've created the Cocktail Night every Friday. That's going on. Since then, we're now developing the new Burger and Street Food Corner as part of the Jerk Yard, within there. So things have definitely moved on. We're now going into partnership with a club across the road from the hotel to provide food for their many events. They're booked up right to Christmas. And here, this is the one to remember. During the Christmas season, we want to have a Caribbean steel band Christmas dinner evening running throughout Christmas week, where people come and they can enjoy the Caribbean atmosphere, live steel band music, and delicious food to celebrate the Christmas, rather than just having the turkey, during the season. Come and have a Caribbean Christmas in the Caribbean restaurant at the Shakespeare Hotel in Halifax.
Okay, so you talk about partnering with the club across the road. As a member of Tyfdsai, what's the benefit for us?
Okay, well, that's a good question, especially if you are a 3-star member. So a 3-star member is someone who's helped us to grow by introducing 2 other people. And if you're a 3-star member, immediately you have a different pricing to people who are not. So that's what I'd say to you at the moment. There's a really good discount, and also 3-star members are able to have a night stay at the hotel itself once a year on the compliments of Tyfdsai. So we try to say thank you to our members, and that again brings us back to the word thank you for doing something about it. We try and we don't say it's a reward, because no one can reward us really, but we'd like to say thank you for doing something about it.
Okay, thank you, Paul.
I feel honoured to be sat with my princess and princes.
I feel that about you.
You know why?
I do.
What I feel is that you're saying to people, whoever's going to be watching this and hearing, nothing's impossible, but it's going to take a team. No one person's an island. You need support. Martha, you shared that. Frankie, you've shared that. Paul, you've shared that. That's why you're still meeting together to keep things on track. I'm sure, I've got to go to Paul now, because you said something about how would people get involved? How is people going to know? Please share that.
Thank you, Rose. This is a great environment. Whenever I sit in the Shaw Drama studio, I always feel that it of itself is inspirational. It gives us a chance to be creative. And I do think that we have been made as creative people, but sometimes our life stifles our creation. And Tyfdsai, I appreciate all the kind things that Frankie has said, about me. But the truth is actually the greatness lies in us as a people.
Definitely.
But we all have a different task to play, and sometimes I accept that I might be a pilot light, but I'm not the flame. But so sometimes you need a little spark to get the big flame going. When we're together, we are that flame, and we have a dream, that one day we'll create a flame so big that the world will notice. Our dream is for 1 million of us as black people to work together to change our economic standing within this country and within the Western world. And it's not an impossible dream. It's a simple step. We have a journey for members. The first part of the journey is we ask them to go online and just join. Don't judge us and wonder what's going to happen to the money and who's doing what. Just join and let's make it happen. We then ask them to make a small commitment, minimum £2 a month, less than 50p a week, to make sure that we're creating this fund. Because if you have 1 million members, that's £2 million a month. We've never had that as a people, to buy hotels, to buy businesses, to support our young people, to back each other. Let's create a fund, not one that's owned by me or just us around here, but owned by all of us as a community. So we ask people to join, and then we ask them to help us to spread the word. Help a couple of other people to come on board and join. We have events at the Shakespeare Hotel, which was mentioned before. That's our flagship business at the moment. It's in the centre of Theatre District in Halifax, next to the Victoria Theatre, and it's a lovely hotel that is the first coming together. We've come together to make it happen, and that's why we say thank you for doing something about it. We already have plans where we want to go next, what we want to open next, and but we need ourselves to come together.
Okay, Paul, so this is in Halifax.
This first business.
Yes, it's in Halifax, and people can go online to join.
Yes, right.
£2 a month. He's looking for 1 million people to grow. Don't forget, I started No Man's an Island. Now, if you have an interest, you just go online. Have you got the name?
Yes, so you'll see the name arriving on your screen shortly, tyfdsai.org.uk, and just click on that link and you're able to join, and you can get involved and know more about the programs that we're doing just simply by going onto the website, and we can start the journey there. But guess what? After you've watched this video, you might think, I'd like to get a little bit more involved. Then you'll also see a telephone number coming up. Please just give a ring to that number. Someone will be there, happy to talk to you. I'll be happy to visit a group, a workplace, somebody's front room. We're not above our community, wherever you want us to be, to share the vision of Tyfdsai. Give us a call and we'll come out to you. Or we'll invite you to our office in Whalley Range in Manchester. We're not just an online project that you can't find. We're based here in a real office, in a real building, here in Whalley Range, that you can come and sit and talk to us and see what's going on.
Isn't that wonderful, eh? An organisation out there that is saying, come and visit. And if you've got anything, any question, once you get to the email, you can type, they can leave a response.
That's right.
Of how you're feeling, what would you like to see? Because I think that's so important.
Definitely.
I can say for myself, I'm feeling good. This is going to be just one of many, many adventures. We call it an adventure because life is an adventure. Is it not an adventure?
It certainly is.
Eh?
It certainly
Eh?
is.
When I listen to Marva talk, she talked to me. When I listen to Frankie talk, he talked to me. And Paul, he's saying, we're here. We're one. So you've got a choice. What's the name of the organisation?
Tyfdsai.
What's the name of the organisation?
Tyfdsai.
Tyfdsai, Tyfdsai, Tyfdsai. It's a most, it's a most, it's a most.